An Information Delivery Manual or IDM is developed during the third step of the information management process when the delivery team is selected and a plan is defined. The IDM is then used throughout the design and construction phase of the project. The ISO 29481 Part 1 and 2 set out the methodology and format for describing the coordination between actors in a construction project. The ISO describes how to identify and define the coordination processes and to take in any information required for their execution. It is intended to facilitate interoperability between software applications used during the life cycle of a building. An IDM maps out the interaction between team members, their transaction, processes, and exchange requirements. It will show who is expected to create, use, and benefit from the information flow. It will show the requirements for user-supplied data. It can also detail the software solution to read, manipulate, and augment the information provided. Let's look at it from a different angle. Let us first start with BIM use. The 4D BIM, for example, the visual scheduling, layout the participants such as general contractors, the clients, the subcontractors. What are their interactions? Map the process. The various points of information exchange from whom to whom. How and what information, structured and unstructured, will be used within the BIM model. Go on back and forth from each point until the goal is reached. It is with an exchange requirement representing the connection between processes and the data that a set of information will be described. Starting with information units, they are composed by an entity alone and its attributes. Now, an entity could be defined by different levels of project, from the building to the shell, to the wall, and to the unique element. Attributes can range from 3D elements, identification, description, size, location, and many others. In fact, as many as you need. Then we have the information constraints. They specify things like the data type of the information unit, the context it can be used in, the rule it must be followed, and the limit of use. An example of an information constraint is to specify that an identification name. It should not be look like this. It should be look like this. Must be made up of only numbers. It should not contain any alphabetical letters. Another could be that a room cannot exceed a certain size and should have at least one door and two windows. Library and format requirements can have their own chapter or be included in the information constraint themselves. The exchange requirements can also lead to a technical implementation. As we are talking about collaboration, it is important to develop a common language description of the information requirements, particularly when those include BIM data exchange. Multiple softwares can be used for the information exchange, so it is important to convert metadata to their unique language and specification. The ISO 29481 Part 2 specifies the interaction framework, a formal description of the elements of interaction, including the definition of roles, transactions, messages in transactions, and data element in message. The technical implementation also include a model view definition which define a data model or subset of an existing data model that is necessary to support one or many specific change requirements. A standard model view definition is a subset of the Industry Foundation class IFC schema. It can be used to filter information in software tools as a specific exchange requirement. For example, for energy analysis, we only need the envelope of the project. Some software may already have pre-configured export setting for model view definition using the file format such as GBXML or IFC. To be summarized, an information delivery manual provides help in getting the full benefit of BIM for delivery team. It is a document that captures internal team process and give a detailed specification about the project information a user fulfilling a particular role would need to provide at a particular point within a project. This document is the operational guide for each business component of the project, allowing all parties to work within a specific set of functions. You can learn more about the information delivery manual in the Building Smart website. The shared guide to component and development method. Don't hesitate to take a look.